Hi everyone, this is Som from Digital Marketing with Growth Hack. So I'm in this video I'm talking about growth hacking with lean marketing funnel. Now as we discussed with the different stages of lean marketing funnel, which start with an activation, retention, revenue, referral. And now each stages has its own value and each stages is actually directly connected to each other, which means obviously ultimate goal is to get the revenue. Then obviously the referral, which is also related to the generating a revenue. In this video I would be talking about each stages, step by step process, how this can work for your business and how this lean marketing funnel can help to grow your business to the next level. And also I would be going through with a case study which will take you to the journey of stages from acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, referral. So I would be using a case study called as a Quora. I'm sure you have heard about Quora, which is an amazing platform for question and answers platform, which is very big platform for all the question and answers, and we are talking about that. So the lean marketing funnel is a best example I would be taking to the Quora to make you understand how this gonna works. We're let's get into it. And the first stage of an acquisition is something that is obviously known as a little bit you have already discussed about it, we have already discussed about it, and little bit you know about it. That means the user comes to your site from the various channels. That might be a various channels, can be potential visitors, might be from SEO, from your blog, from your PR, or you're from events, or might be from a referral, someone has referred you. So someone has landed up on your site, on your landing page. That means we call it as an acquisition, as you have acquired them on some resources, like some type of resources, might be SEO, blogs, partnership, blogs, email marketing, or viral marketing, PR, events, anything which is related to the examples, and someone landed up on a page. We call it as an acquisition, or we call it as an acquired one. Customer landed up on your page. As soon as someone comes to your site, that all part of an called as an acquisition. The next one is an activation. That means when potential customer comes to your website, he and she seen the website, and there you might have created a form or sign up page once someone has visited, and they will register the details in the form. The people will just fill up the details like email address, name. That becomes a part of activation. Now it's very important also for the growth hacking that once someone is coming to your website, they need to be tapped. So I would repeat it. Once someone visits to your website, they need to be tapped. That means because you don't want the people to come to your don't want your people who have visited, you don't have to let them go. There is like there are just they just have to come back again and again, because those people can be your valuable customer in the future. All right, that's about the activation. So you have, so for an example, you have form on the website, something related to the product and services. They will fill up the form, and it will talk about a little bit more in the later. I would be talking about this in the later section. Okay, but once someone comes to that site, he and she needs to fill up the form and give you details on the email address. Maybe there is a name, phone number, and specifically email address, and the name is quite essential because where you can retain the customer in the future. So the user enjoy the first visit, they come to your site, they liked it, and they are looking for something which is information about your product and services, and they landed up on your site. And the second step and the third step would be the retention. So the acquisition is a part of obviously a goal to come back. For an example, we use a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, actually go Actually we can use any daily basis. Okay, we come back every day. We call it as an acquisition. For an example, the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So daily we visit there. If they see their blogs, if you see your blogs, they will retain you back. Okay, that is, we call it as a retention. It should not be likely someone comes to your website and never come back. Okay, that is not at all techniques. You need to attract them. You need to attract them and retain the customer who know your audience, who have visited the website. You need to retain them, which we call it as they have to come back to a website. And the fourth is a referral. So referral is something like when the people comes to your website, they like, might be the information they liked about you, or the information someone has referred, family, friends, or might be anyone who has referred your website or a product and services. Then this is called as a referral. And also the referral can be helped to get more revenues. So at the end we get a revenues. Here is how this process works, and this is the last page where the user do something that leads to make money, right? So whatever we are doing to generate a great revenue. So this is the flow of lean marketing funnel. When they refer to their friends, families, or colleagues, is a part of the revenue. It might be a possible that people are referring, they might go, but the buy and purchase then make a sales. So this is the 5 steps and 5 stages of acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, and referral are the part of lean marketing funnel, and which leads to the sales, and which leads to generating a revenue for your product and services. Let's take a look at one of the case studies. The case study that I had talked about is the Quora. I would be talking about the case study that will take you about a step-by-step process to make you understand what exactly these 5 steps involved in. So I said the Quora is a very big platform which is actually only can post your questions and answer, but help to grow your business to the next level. Who are related to this industries, or particularly from any services, product, manufacturing industries, anyone, they would actually reply back, and they will get some relevant information. It will be a question and answers. So a lot of people might have used some of the product and they would like to review and give you some information about it. It might be related to anything. It is not like particular sector. It might be education, industry, manufacturing, or much more. It can be related to anything which you can ask a question, and you whoever been mastered in that, or whoever want to answer that question, this platform unable to answer them here. It's a very big platform. If you're not yet using it, I highly recommend you to create an account today. It's absolutely free, and use Quora today. So let's see in the action now. Acquisition. So let's very first step, you hear about Quora after your friend has shared the post, like he has a post a question for Quora on Twitter or Instagram or wherever on the Facebook. Then you got to know about it. That is a part of an acquisition. So I will repeat it once again. You hear a Quora, you hear your friend from Quora who has posted a questions on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and then once the Quora questions, you have clicked on it, you redirected directly to the Quora website, and the Quora acquired one customer. That's your question, or you have landed up on the website. The second is an activation. After reading that page, you decided to create an account. Then obviously you liked an idea, and then you created a account. That means you have created an account that gives you information about you, your email address. It gives you information about yourself, your name, last name, general stuff, what you're interested in, what location you are into, normally what you created to create an account into a Quora. Then you have a few days later, say few days later you get like a retention. We call it as a weekly digest email that questions and links back on the site. So you'll be getting a question and digest email related to your interest, and you get a link to go back to a Quora. So always end up your weekly digest. That means you'll have some question related that you have actually seen in the post which is related to your interest. You'll get an email, and that inside that email you will have a link to click. Those links will take you back to the Quora site. That is a part of a retention. That means they are bringing back to you from emails, from whatever the details, the forms you have filled, back to the site. The fourth is, once you're back, the Quora encourages you to read related questions. Obviously the same question which you have been answered, or you have been questioning all, you have been reading. They will encourage you to read some related questions about the product and services. Then basically, and obviously, if you write that questions, and if you want to respond that question, you would refer through sharing that to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can share that question and answers to other platform and go to people who are connected to you. So these are the different stages of Quora. Right now, the Quora doesn't make any revenue, but it is a good example of how the acquisition, activation, retention, referral, which leads to a revenue, which is a part of growth hacking, lean marketing funnel. So I'm hope you understood about it, and this is the business which you need to get inside about the 5 steps of lean marketing funnel. This is the best Quora case study what I have presented in front of you, which is really helpful. I hope you would like to actually try it out today. So go ahead and try Quora today. It's free to go ahead and sign up today. There are 5 steps you want to actually practice on that, how this acquisition works. Okay, this is the great growth hacking lean marketing funnel case study, and I want you to get more insight about it, and which can help you to understand more insights about the 5 stages. I will see you in the next video. Till then, see you, take care, bye for now.